To Randall. Randall got it off in time. Oh, he's cold-blooded!
It's the final seconds of the game. The score is tied, tension is through the roof, and every single person in the crowd is holding their breath. All eyes are locked on one player, the one with the ball, the one with the chance to be a hero. This is their moment to shine, to deliver that game-winning play that could ignite a crowd and cement their name in history. But what happens when it all goes wrong? Not just a miss, but a total flop. The kind of meltdown that leaves fans shaking their heads and players replaying the moment in their nightmares. Why do these flops hit so hard? What is it about a blown game winner that sticks in the minds of fans and players alike? Let's explore the phenomenon, dive into its history, and figure out why these moments leave such a lasting mark on the world of sports. What does it really mean to flop on a game winner? So the game winner is that final shot or play that seals the deal and grabs the victory for the team. It's the moment that everything boils down to, the shot everyone's waiting for. Now flopping on that moment, that's a whole different story. It means completely blowing it when the pressure's at its peak, missing an easy shot, fumbling the ball, or making a decision that totally wrecks the game. It's a disaster. Flopping on the game winner is like the ultimate heartbreak, not just for the player who messed up, but for every single fan who was rooting for them.
Except box out. Randall beat the clock. Swish! There's a positive note to close this second quarter.
It's the moment where everything is on the line, and if it goes wrong, it stings way worse than anything else. That missed opportunity can stay with you long after the buzzer goes off. And trust me, no one forgets a flop on a game winner. It's high risk, high reward, and when it's a flop, it's all the pain with none of the glory.
Quick have been able to get a step to the rim. Edwards, little head.
Game-winning moments are what make sports so thrilling. They're the plays every athlete dreams of, trains for, and can't wait to make.
To Jordan to the circle, puts the shot in the air, good! The game's over, and the Bulls have won.
Think of Michael Jordan's iconic buzzer beater against the Cleveland Cavaliers in 1989, when he drained that shot over Craig Elo to seal the deal. Or Maradona's Hand of God goal, which completely flipped the script on a World Cup match. These are the moments that live forever, and every player wants to have their own. For fans, game winners are moments of pure magic. More than just securing victories, they capture the essence of sports. It's the perfect combination of talent, pressure, and sheer heart. When an athlete hits that decisive shot, it's not just about the scoreboard. It's about etching their name into the annals of history. These moments transcend the game, becoming iconic memories replayed endlessly in highlight reels and conversations. Athletes dedicate their entire careers to such opportunities, dreaming of the chance to rise above the pressure and deliver when it matters most. Game winners are the culmination of preparation and raw instinct, crystallizing a single second into a timeless legacy. For fans, it's not just about celebrating the victory. It's about the chills, the roar of the crowd, and the stories passed down through generations. These shots define careers, shape the sport's narrative, and remind everyone why they fell in love with the game.
The tie, short, got his own miss, put it up again, 8 seconds to go, still loose, Levert, shot clock off, Levert, cross court, Okoro.
But for every epic game winner, there's always that dreaded flop waiting in the wings, ready to steal the spotlight. Take Chris Webber's infamous timeout call during the 1993 NCAA Championship. With the game on the line, Webber, in the heat of the moment, called a timeout his team didn't have left. Instead of making the play that could have turned the tide, that one mistake cost his team the game. The result? A technical foul and a heartbreaking loss. It's still one of the most brutal flops in sports history. That blunder became a lasting memory, not just for Webber, but for the entire basketball world. It's a harsh reminder that even the most talented players can get tripped up when the pressure's on. A single moment and the game slips away. And just like that, a potential hero becomes part of a cautionary tale.
Great job from Smith to get the rebound, but dribble it away.
Who could ever forget J.R. Smith's epic blunder in the 2018 NBA Finals? With the game tied and just seconds left on the clock, Smith, completely unaware of the score, dribbled the ball out instead of going for the game-winning shot. LeBron James, fresh off an insane rebound, stood there in pure disbelief, and the entire basketball world was left stunned. That single mistake didn't just cost Cleveland the game, it cost them the entire series. It's one of those moments that sticks with us, not because it was a highlight, but because it was a total disaster. These kinds of flops are unforgettable because they show how razor-thin the line is between triumph and failure. One wrong move, and everything can come crashing down. It's a brutal reminder that in sports, the stakes are always sky high, and a single mistake can define a whole career. Flopping on a game winner isn't just about missing a shot. It's a devastating blow to the entire team, the fans, and the player's reputation. When the game's on the line, the pressure is immense. It's not just a single moment, it's the result of years of training, countless hours of practice, and relentless dedication, all building up to this one crucial shot. The weight of the situation can be overwhelming, and even the most seasoned players are vulnerable to the stress of it all. In that split second, hesitation or misjudgment can lead to failure, and the aftermath stings. For teammates, it's a feeling of lost opportunity. For fans, it's the agony of seeing a potential victory slip away. For the player, it's a hit to their confidence and legacy, leaving them to reflect on what could have been. According to sports psychologists, the fear of failure can freeze athletes, even when they're at the top of their game. A 2017 study in the Journal of Sports Psychology showed that performance anxiety messes with decision-making and motor skills in those high-pressure moments. So instead of staying calm and sinking the shot, that fear of messing up takes over, and bam, the player might flop. It's crazy how that mental pressure can totally throw off their timing, confidence, and even their physical ability to perform. It's a reminder that in these clutch situations, it's not just about the physical game, it's about keeping your cool when it matters most. The embarrassment of letting down teammates, fans, and themselves can hit hard, planting seeds of self-doubt. Some players bounce back, using the flop as motivation to prove themselves, but others might find it tough to shake off that lingering feeling of failure. It's a mental and emotional challenge, and for some, it's a tough road to recovery. Then comes the fan and media storm that follows, making the mistake impossible to escape. Social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram are ruthless, transforming a private flop into a public spectacle. Memes, GIFs, and hashtags flood the internet, ensuring that moment stays front and center, with everyone mocking or laughing about it. The constant reminders are everywhere, on news feeds, highlight reels, and comment sections, turning the mistake into a viral moment that's hard to forget. The athlete's every move is scrutinized, and the pressure to bounce back becomes even heavier. It's not just about the game anymore, it's about handling the relentless spotlight. This flood of attention adds an extra layer of mental strain, making it feel like there's no way to escape the aftermath. The weight of public opinion, combined with the internal pressure to perform, can be overwhelming, leaving the player grappling with both personal and professional challenges. And basketball?
Anyway, they were going to do it by committee, and another miss.
That's in effect, I believe, yes. And he misses 4 straight. The Rockets take a timeout.
It's got its own gut-wrenching tale. Nick Anderson's infamous free throws in Game 1 of the 1995 NBA Finals. The guy was an 80% free throw shooter. Automatic, right? Not that night. He missed 4 straight when it mattered most, opening the door for the Houston Rockets to pull off a stunning comeback. The Magic never recovered, and Anderson's misses became the "what if" moment fans couldn't stop talking about. What do you think about these unforgettable flops? Are they just bumps in the road that players can bounce back from? Or do they leave a scar that never fully heals? Some say these moments fuel comebacks, while others believe they stick like a bad tattoo. What's your take? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Oh, and if this peek into the highs and lows of sports got you hooked, hit that subscribe button.